Let's get into it. I'll start with Jermain Taylor first. I'll go in, or King Arthur, I should say, and then I'll go into Arthur Abraham. Now these are the two smallest fighters in the tournament of 6 fighters. In case you don't know, it's Andre Durrell, Arthur Abraham, Andre Durrell, Mikkel Kessler, Carl Froch, Jermain Taylor, and Andre Ward. 6 of them. I didn't do it in alphabetical order this time. I'm sorry. But I did the Andre Durrell, Carl Froch. This one is the Arthur Abraham, Jermain Taylor fight. These are the two smallest in there. Jermain Taylor at 5'11" with a 74.5-inch reach, and Arthur Abraham at 5'10" with a 72-inch reach. So these guys are decidedly smaller because the next biggest guy is already at 6'1". And you got 3 of them at 6'1", in Ward, Froch, and Kessler, and then Durrell is at 6'2". So that being said, I mean, the odds are already against them in a sense because they really are middleweights going up and fighting super middleweights. And apparently we don't really have a whole lot of great super middleweights. Well, I guess we do. I mean, it's an exciting tournament to see this. You know, that they got this many quality people in. Anyway, get carried away. Jermain Taylor. Now, he's fought and beat great fighters. And that's been said. You could argue that he lost the first Hopkins fight. You could argue that he lost the Winky Wright draw. But what you can't argue is he got starched out by Pavlik and he got knocked out by Carl Froch. No matter what you saw or what you thought about those fights, he got beat. He got beat. Well, those were 3 fights he lost. So in the last 9 fights, he's 5-3-1. He could easily be 4-5 over his last 9 fights. Easily. I don't really think he could be any. At best, he would be 6-3. Like if Carl Froch didn't knock him out. So you got a guy that's lost 3 of his last 4 fights in reality, and that's not boding well for Taylor. Taylor has an excellent jab. He's got a great reach for his height at 74.5. He's only 5'11". Great reach, great jab. He has great skill. The problem is he thinks he's more of a puncher than he is a boxer, and that's his biggest thing in there. If he would box instead of trying to bang and take those needless shots, he could do a lot better. His jab is amazing if he would use it. The problem is he hasn't used it in 4 years. He used it against the lesser guys. You don't need a great jab to beat the lesser guys. You need it when you're starting to fight the better guys. The guys that are world class. The world champ. Turned down my phone, I don't want to drink. Coming in. You know. Now, he's had no knockouts in his last 9 fights either, aside from himself getting knocked out twice. So he's not carrying that power either. He's not, the bad intentions are only being used against him right now. You know, the people really aren't feeling that. He loads up. When he loads up, he drops his hands. Especially right when he throws his left. It goes down. And he always holds his left too low. You watch his fights, and I know it looks cool, and I know you're slick, and you look smooth when your hands are low. But you know what that means? It means it takes that much longer for you to get your hand up here to block the shots that are coming in. And that's why he gets hit a lot, is because he has that. And they think, you know, they're not George Foreman, all right? You're not going against heavyweights here. Foreman could come in and he could go side to side like this, block those shots, and it really didn't matter, but he was going against heavyweights. Not middleweights, not super middleweights. The guys are a lot faster than heavyweights. So he gets hit a lot. I'm not feeling him anymore. I mean, after his battles with, he went with Bernard Hopkins. He went Winky Wright. He went Corey Spinks, Kasim Uma. He went Kelly Pavlik. He went Carl Froch. Jeff Lacey was like just a throw-in so he could feel good about himself again. You feeling me? Because I don't think Lacey's been the same since he busted up his shoulder and they overhyped him and then Calzaghe dismantled his ass. Alright? So I think Jermain Taylor's fading. I got to question what's left in his tank. Because what seems to be the problem is his stamina seems to be affecting him in the last 5 or 6 fights. He just doesn't carry it late anymore. Okay. And I really like, he's a great guy. Alright, I'm switching over. Arthur Abraham. Now, this is the smallest guy in the tourney. He's 5'10", 72-inch reach. Great knockout percentage. Bones. You hold on a second. I'm going to hang this shit up. Make it a bit. I'll call you back. All right. Sorry. Alright, Arthur Abraham, smallest guy in the tourney, has a great KO percentage. You got to watch his videos if you really want to see this man fight. He's got by far the best defense out of any of the 6 fighters in here. He's like Winky Wright, only younger with a hell of a lot more pop. This guy will get your ass out of there once you've punched yourself out. He comes in, his hands do not budge from here for a long time. We're talking 7, 8, 9 rounds. He'll be up here picking you apart with all the shots. The problem with that is as you just saw, the hands are here and he can get hit straight in. Now, does that happen a lot? Nah, not too much. He's a really good counterpuncher. He has a great defense. He destroyed Miranda in 4 rounds. He has more power than Andre Ward or Jermain Taylor. You know, these guys already, you know, that are in this tournament. He's, excuse me there. I think he is a counterpuncher. He makes you punch yourself out. By being here and not forcing the issue, a lot of fighters throw more punches to try and get guys out of there, which Jermain Taylor has a bad problem with. He will throw everything he has, empty his tank completely, and have nothing left. Just watch the Pavlik fight, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Taylor doesn't really finish fights anymore, and that's going to be a bad problem with Abraham, who I have as a dark horse in this tournament. I don't see why he couldn't pull it off, except for the fact that he's the smallest guy in the tournament, you know. He's very patient. He lulls you into a false sense of security and then just unloads on you. You really have to watch his last fight against Oral. I mean, he carries his power late. He knocked Oral out in the 10th. Ayala in the 12th. Grivor in the 11th. He knocks guys out at any time. So he doesn't fade. He gets just as strong or stronger at the end of the fights. His stamina can't be questioned. He has amazing stamina. So, looking at this, I mean, he went 12 rounds with Miranda, and he had a broken jaw. Jaw broke. Broken jaw. And that happened like in the 4th round. He went 8 rounds with a broken jaw. Might have been longer. Amazing, amazing fighter. Really have to check his videos out. His problem, he does tend, when he starts opening up and unloading on you and everything like that, he does tend to drop his right when he's loading up his left. And you can get countered bad with that. And if Taylor's being trained right or he's keeping his mind in, he'll take advantage of those because Abraham's not going to give him very many opportunities to take advantage of them. Abraham's got a great chin. I mean, he's 30 now. He's got like 25 knockouts. I mean, he's a dude can bang, man. So, all that being said, I think Abraham knocks out Taylor. I don't think it goes the distance. I think Abraham actually stops Taylor, and it's going to be like the 11th round, similar to Froch, but man, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Very easily could be a decision for Abraham. But I just don't think Taylor has it in the tank anymore. And we're going to see it in this fight against Abraham. Okay? So we got Abraham in the 11th round knockout. Late round knockout. Now only leaves one more, and that's Mikkel Kessler, Andre Ward. Alright? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out.